Peace, Universal Family. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are making a different type of video. We're doing an MPC video, y'all. I don't see enough videos on YouTube about this software, the MPC software, whether it's MPC Beats or the full version of the software. I really don't see enough in-depth ones, especially on like a million different topics. You might see one 4-hour video of like a walkthrough, but like specific things and just how this compares to other DAWs, I don't really see that. And it's probably because a lot of people don't use this DAW unless they like have the physical hardware of an MPC. But I want to showcase some of the things that you can do with this software. I'm still learning it myself, but I want to take y'all through this journey because I'm also going to be getting an MPC soon, and I really want this DAW-less, but at the same time DAW type hybrid setup for when I'm like recording my vocals and I want to use my plugins. I can still do that stuff in these DAWs, y'all. So my goal is to showcase all the things you can do with the MPC software in the hardware and outside of the hardware, and to really show you like how powerful this DAW is. And if you want to, you can really just stay in the Akai MPC ecosystem and not have to ever leave. You don't need to use FL Studio, Pro Tools, nothing. If you're creative enough to utilize the software to its fullest potential. A lot of people don't even use this stuff to the fullest potential because they think, oh, the industry uses Pro Tools, so whatever. Everybody uses Pro Tools, FL, whatever. But like, it's stuff like this. It really goes under the radar of like the things you can do. You can record vocals in here. You can mix, master, all that stuff just in this software. And so we're gonna start off with the entry level, so y'all can join along with me. So if you got the free MPC Beats, you can follow along. So basically, what I'm doing now is just showcasing just some of the basic stuff like layout and whatnot. And I'm just gonna show y'all this. This is just a basic synth I have. It's already pre-built in here called Tube Synth. I'm just gonna play some stuff for y'all and just get y'all familiar with it. This is just episode 1. Not gonna do nothing crazy. So first things first, y'all, to get familiar with the DAW, look at it in sections. So we got the first section up here, right? What the red is. Second section is over here, and then third section is this stuff. It might look complicated at first, but realize when you go down to the very, very bottom over here, you can click these things and make things disappear to make it just easier on the eyes, and not so like, what the heck am I looking at, you know? You can just make certain things disappear, which makes it way easier to pay attention. Like, okay, this is the piano, cool. And then you can see if you start looking, oh, that's a grid, waves, list. All right, it's not too complicated once we really start breaking things down into brackets, you know? These are your audio channels for when you are trying to record vocals, and then this is your MIDI for when you're doing like your MIDI stuff for like drums and whatnot. So basically, when we hit this, y'all, it brings up the bottom panel, and now we can get into like our drums or whatever if we have them. And to switch between tracks and stuff, y'all, that's what this bar up here is for, because this is like the home page. When we go over the track view, now we see, okay, all our different tracks. So obviously over here, if we click that, these are our drums, right? Versus we go down, this is a synth bass. We got our tube synth and stuff, so that's that. And so that's where that comes from, right? Switching between tracks and whatnot. This is a Rhodes piano. My bad if it's super loud in the mic. But yeah, so that's how you switch between that. Over here, we're not gonna get into too much detail in these areas, but this is a sample edit right here. It's a sample edit where you can chop and loop samples right here, which is cool. And this is gonna be the main feature we're gonna get into, because I'm gonna make another video soon comparing MPC Beats and Serato Studio, because that's the DAW that I use most, y'all, that I be in the most is Serato Studio. I cook up a lot of beats in there, so we're gonna be comparing how fluid Serato Studio is compared to MPC Beats, because I've been wanting to see that video, but I don't see it, so I'm like, I'm gonna make it. All right. And this shows us the sample length and how we can chop and all that good stuff, right? So over here we got the grid view. This is actually the pad mixer. Okay. This is channel mixer, sampler for when we try and sample things into it. So we got like a record player or something like that. We play the record, arm this, and we can record into the MPC software. So you kind of gotta treat your laptop like an MPC, you know. It already has built-in drums and stuff within it, but you can also add samples to it. Whether you're dragging some YouTube video in or some straight MP3 file right into it, or you're recording something raw like a vocal or something outside or a vinyl record, you got this screen here for that, all right? Because this is a sampler. That's literally what it is. It's a sampler. Looper system after you have recorded. This is where you do your chops and stuff. And then this is just track mutes. Once it's game time, you set up your groups and whatnot and solos and all that good stuff. So that's basically what that is, y'all. So I always wanted to show y'all, like, it's real similar to FL as far as these grids. And I'm not like a great FL user or anything, but I know, like, as far as the grid, it's similar to this, right? I'm gonna just play y'all a little Kingdom Hearts real quick. Wait a minute. Sirski. If y'all know that, comment down below. If y'all know what that was, what exact tune that was. But yeah, y'all. That's basically all I wanted to show y'all. It was a very, very bare bone basics and just to tell y'all what some of the stuff I'm gonna be uploading. You know, MPC related stuff, because I've been looking for like the perfect DAW, y'all. I've been brainstorming back and forth, like, what DAW should I use? It's like I'm realizing that's slowing you down. Like, you really should be using that time to create, you know, instead of looking up a million YouTube videos and a million tutorials. Find what you want to do and then just stick to that and study that and master that. So I know after all my studies and after all my trial and errors and making beats, I realized I love hardware. Like, I love gear at the same time. You know, that's my thing. I like the physical aspect of music. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna be a DAWless guy, right? Get the mixers and all the pedals and all that stuff and every single sampler and piano there is, and just have the ultimate DAW setup. I realized that's extremely expensive, and it's like, and there's still gonna be a huge learning curve to that as well, which I was willing to do, but at the same time, I don't want to not know how to use a DAW either, because I'm spending so much time on just the hardware. So I'm like, how can I get that perfect blend? So I'm like, MPC Beats is the perfect blend. Not even MPC Beats, but just the MPC software, because this is a fully fledged DAW when you get the full version of like MPC 2, soon to come MPC 3, which I don't even know how that's gonna look. That's gonna be like 10 times better, I'm sure, even on the PC version. So I've decided to get the MPC, which is coming soon, and once I have the MPC, I can still swap between hardware and going straight into the DAW, which will be the new fully fledged MPC 3 whenever that drops. All right, so that's what we're gonna be moving forward with. I'm gonna eventually say goodbye to Serato because it has too many limitations for me, y'all. And I'm gonna make a video about that soon. Like when we're talking about the grid, when we're talking about the step sequencer, which I haven't gotten into yet over here. I'm guessing this is the step sequencer. This isn't step sequencer. This is like more of a grid. But when we get into the step sequencer part of it, Serato only allows you to do 2 bars, 4 bars, and 8 bars. I can't go over 8, and I can't go under 8 as well. I can't go under 8 like I can't do 6-bar loops, which pisses me off, y'all. There's so many times where I have a perfect idea of a 6-bar loop. I can't do that. But in MPC, all I gotta do is hit the bar and go up. That's all I gotta do is just click this. I can change the tempo. I can change the beat. I can change all these things right here, like the swing. Turn that on. 3 bars, 4 bars. Wait, well, it's not letting me do it at the moment, which is not a great example. Okay, here we go. Over here. Yep, boom. There we go. 6 bars. Just like that. Boom. Now we're at 6 bars. So now that I'm at 6 bars, it's not great, but I'm just showing you an example. And then it goes past it. it, and then it loops back around. See? So just like that, way better than that aspect. I can go all the way up. I can go up to, let me see if I can go up to 16 bars. 16 bars, boom, just like that. So we're going to get into the stuff like that. We're going to get into the grid, the step sequencer, and all that stuff real coming soon. So make sure y'all subscribe and tap in, y'all, because new MPC videos to come. Thank y'all for watching. Catch y'all later. Peace.